Reitman. Hi, Elizabeth Blair from NPR.
Hi, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. So, Bill Murray,
Yeah.
Ghostbusters.
What can I say about him, right? So
much.
lucky to get to work with him.
Yeah. What's his brand of humor? What's his style?
I think it's just really smart. And, you just never know what's going to happen. And that's part of great humor, right? It's keeping it fresh, never doing the same thing at the same time.
As I understand it, he will look at a script and say, no, that's not working.
Yeah, no, he's respectful of the script. And at the same time, he always feels that he can top it. He's always looking to keep things changing up so that a director has the most choices to make for the final film.
Yeah. Is there a moment in Ghostbusters 1 or 2 that sort of epitomizes Bill Murray's sensibility?
I was just talking about this with Sigourney yesterday, and she said, you should talk about this because it was such a great moment. When he first comes into Sigourney's apartment, Dana Barrett's apartment in the very first Ghostbusters, and the scene didn't seem to be working. And I remember just yelling out to Bill, we need something here. Can you do something? And he walks into the apartment, he turns and he sees this piano right beside him and he goes, "Ding." They hate that. Just out of his head. And it just changed the whole character of the scene. And it became this really teasing seduction for the whole piece.
Teasing seduction, I like that. That's
Thank you.
Yeah, that does describe his humor. It's not big and bombastic. It's like almost quiet.
Well, he can be big. He can be big too if he wants to be, but
Do tell.
No, it's a question of what the film calls for. He's made these great speeches that where he plays at the top of his range as well, and it's part of the joy of watching him.
Now, I know in Ghostbusters, there's the line, it's if someone asks if you're a god, you say yes. And then by Groundhog Day, he said, I'm not a god, I'm not the god, but I'm a god. Where is he in the comedy god level tonight?
Well, he's at the very top. As you may have heard, he's receiving the Mark Twain Prize for comedy, and I don't think anyone deserves it more.
Do you have a favorite role of his that you didn't produce?
Well, I do love Harold Ramis's Groundhog Day. I think he's spectacular in it. I'm talking about Bill,
yeah.
and really, frankly, everybody else.
What made Bill and Harold Ramis, the late, so great together? Because you worked with Ramis on Animal House too, right? Before, but that wasn't with Bill Murray. But what was it that Harold, you think, brought the best out of Bill?
Well, they're just really good together. I was very lucky. I got to work with all these guys, even before Saturday Night Live and before all the movies. I had a show called The National Lampoon Show that had Harold and Bill and John Belushi and Gilda Radner and Bill's brother Brian Doyle Murray, and so I had a really good sense of what they could do. And Harold wasn't very well known by the time we did Stripes, and I told Bill I think I'd like to pair the two of you together. I was totally confident in how well they would play together, and it turned out good.
And he's not the only one that's been working with family members, and you got your son in this too. Jason is an awesome director on his own right. How proud are you, just on a personal note, of the whole father-son thing?
Well, I'm really proud of Jason. I have an extraordinarily talented daughter as well, Catherine, and who's now directing in Canada and also starring. And so, look, you always hope that your children turn out well. So far, thank God, it has happened.
You got John Huston, Ivan Reitman, everything. Thank you so much.
Thank you.